when we're talking in Lansing about how those federal changes impact these communities, we need representation.
The Michigan State Senate 35th District seat remains open after Congresswoman Kristen McDonald Rivet's move to Capitol Hill. For months, people have called on Governor Gretchen Whitmer to schedule a special election, but that hasn't happened. I've asked the governor's staff about that, and so far, they have not answered. It's something that's frustrating to people who live in the district because right now they feel they have no voice in the state Senate. For nearly 200 days, the 35th District State Senate seat in Mid-Michigan has been open. On January 3rd, Kristen McDonald Rivet was sworn in as a congresswoman in Washington, D.C., which left her former state position vacant.
I think that we need to have representation, especially during the budget right now. I mean, unfortunately, we have 270,000 people that are not being represented with budgets.
Since the beginning of this year, Thomas Roy, who lives in the district, has been calling on Governor Gretchen Whitmer to hold an election.
Saginaw, Midland, and Bay County do exist, and maybe, back when it happened, we went to Lansing, we took a busload over there and had a press conference, and maybe it's time to do that again.
In November of 2023, 2 state lawmakers in Metro Detroit were elected as mayors of their cities. A special election was held months later in April to fill those empty seats. Last month, I spoke to Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist and asked about a special election for the 35th District.
We'll make sure to let folks know when the governor will call that election. As soon as we're able to.
More than a month later, and still no call for a special election. Despite that, State School Board President Dr. Pamela Pugh is announcing her bid for State Senate. She tells me people need to be represented.
And when we look at Medicaid rates alone, we know that communities like Saginaw and in the communities within the Great Lakes Bay region are districts that will be harmed the most. And so when we're talking in Lansing about how those federal changes impact these communities, we need representation.
Dr. Pugh says she understands people aren't happy about not having someone in Lansing.
I do understand the frustration. It's we hear the phrase taxation without representation, but again, especially in a critical time like we're in now, where we're seeing policy change before our eyes.
Dr. Pugh believes that the governor will call a special election. If it's not called, the next election for this seat would be in 2026. This is a story we will continue to follow.